to remove nervous system interference or to allow the body to work better, whatever the case is. In my opinion, we're not actually really doing that. We're not lining the bones up properly. The point and purpose of chiropractic is to improve motion where motion has been lost. So with Brittany right here, her right pelvis is not moving as good as the left pelvis is, but the left one's also still restricted a little bit as well. So we're gonna get both sides. Her right leg is short about 1/4 inch. So that's just showing me where to adjust to increase that motion to get the body lined up properly and moving better. So let's get some drops going. Good. Break through those adhesions to increase motion and movement. If we're not moving enough by ourselves, those will build up and that will cause dysfunction. Never chase the pop or the crack in any adjustments, but usually in the mid-back we'll get a nice little audible. Let's do a nice deep breath right in here, Brittany. Oh, way out. Good. One more deep breath right in here. Oh. Definitely much better. That right side of the pelvis is for sure moving better. Sacrum was good to go. Definitely feels more balanced out. Now we're going to check for any rotation in the neck area. Brittany prefers just the instrument. I find the activator to be very effective, correcting any sort of rotation. Rotation in the neck, meaning that if the bone has gone to the right or the left, we're adjusting the body of the bone to the other side just to correct that rotation. Definitely something going on this right side. That typically is where something is going on with her. She's got some stuff going on in the neck usually. Definitely feel it on the left side here as well. Why I always do the activator to address rotation is because doing the Y strap or a prone drop with the headpiece right here would not be as effective. You want to make sure the spine is as straight as possible. Now with that said again though, I'm not per se lining the bones up perfectly. The body's going to adapt and compensate based off all kinds of other lifestyle factors and choices. And by doing the functional movement, stretching properly and exercising properly with functional movement, that is going to actually line up everything a lot more truer. So here's an example of a prone drop with Brittany. This is one of the ways I'll adjust the neck manually. Super light, no twisting, cracking of the bones. There's a time and place needed for that. I'm not 1000% against it, I just don't do it very often. That was it, perfect. How'd that feel? Good. So, a perfect occipital scoop with that prone drop. Now we're going to reinforce with the arthrostim. A few more of these upper T, lower C segments in the thoracic cervical spine. There's a lot of stuff going on in the neck today, so I think we're going to probably do a light prone drop here as well on one of the middle segments, as that seems to be for most people where that curves go on the opposite way or where it gets a little straightened out or stiffened up. So increasing that motion there is going to help the bones move better, which is going to make everything easier in life, especially given some functional movements in there, some stretching. That'd be great. Feel it right here around C4, C5 sticking out. We're going to push that down. Good. Perfect. You gotta practice what you preach. One thing I continuously try to be aware of myself when I'm working with people is catching myself going like this, correcting my own posture, straightening everything up. We don't want to be hunched over as we're working on people. So the way I adjust is fairly simple, I would say. I like to refer to it as really just going back to the basics, just using common sense, logical sense for me, what I think is right, given the current times as well. Because of the way everyone's neck looks like, I feel like prone drop adjustments, which is what we just did on Brittany right there, a face down adjustment where it drops down, that is going to be way more effective to correct the reverse curve issue going on, the sitting issue going on, our neck and our heads coming forward too much, increasing that back. Now, that doesn't mean that you can just sit back and do nothing after you get adjusted. All kinds of functional movement exercises you need to be doing for the neck area to increase that curve, get the curve back by yourself, and then keep everything stable and moving and grooving there, which will happen after all the functional movement exercises, activities, regular adjustments, checkups, and all kinds of other cool things there too. So where I was trying to get off of that, what I was saying though, is that always start with some drops for the most part, assess that motion. We'll do a nice light adjustment in the mid-back area. Side posture if needed for the low back, but it's very rare that I do that. We'll do mostly instrument, arthro-stim, and the neck area. We'll touch up other spots if we have to. And then, like I was just referencing, prone drop with the neck for additional motion movement. Nice little massage, always kind of just to relax the muscles. And then, obviously before the prone drop, addressing the rotations in the neck. So Brittany, you can flip on over, let's get some Y strap going. Directly above them, I don't know how they do it.
They must have some sort of...
Must have something right on top, I guess. Because that's a really good angle. This is already going to be kind of hard, but we'll figure it out. All right, Brittany's favorite part, just playing. Or at least one of them, maybe. Okay, good on the earrings. How's that tension feeling?
Good.
Good. Should we any more, any less?
I think you're good.
Good, cool. But lastly, with every adjustment, I like to finish off with the arthro-stim seated to really assess the motion of every single neck vertebrae. Well, C2 through C7. Making sure they're all moving right there. That's where a little bit more. We're going to gently push this forward, get that motion increased. Good. Ooh, do you see that?
No.
There's a crazy streak of lightning. There's like a sideways one. Alright, that feels better. Let's finish off with a nice little massage.